All right, on 25, what you want to do is, since there's basically two things going on, I'm going to kind of forget about what's going on down here in the bottom for the beginning, and just really just worry about the top. So if I would worry about the top side, then I'm just going to treat it just like I would every other rational, and x squared minus 4 is just the same thing as x minus 2 and x plus 2. So I have 2 here. So if I have an x minus 2 there and I have a 1, what am I going to need to do to get the denominators to be the same? What am I going to need to multiply it by? X plus 2. So x plus 2 and x plus 2. So then, as far as the top side is concerned, I'm going to have x minus 2 and I'm going to have x plus 2. Okay, on that denominator side. On the top, I need to combine the 2 and the x plus 2. So on the top side, I'm going to have x plus 4. So the top side's taken care of. Now, whenever I go to the bottom side and I worry about that, so the top side's taken care of. Now I'm going to kind of forget about everything that I did up here for right now and then focus on the bottom side. What does... I have 5 over x minus 2 plus 3 over x plus 2. So what does like this first fraction need? An x plus 2. So I'm going to take the 5 and I'm going to have x plus 2 and an x plus 2. What does the second fraction here need? An x minus 2, right? And an x minus 2. So then I'm just going to rewrite it here to where I'm going to have 5x plus 10 and then 3x plus 3x minus 6, and all of that is over x minus 2 and x plus 2. Now I'm going to combine like terms, so I'm going to combine here and there. So then on my bottom side of my fraction, I'm going to have 8x minus 4 or plus 4 over x minus 2 and x plus 2. Now from here, this is where you can kind of, one thing I want to do first before I do anything is put down what my restrictions are. So like my restrictions, x can't be equal to a plus or a minus 2. Everybody go with that. Because of what is down in the denominator here and there. Okay, for what's in blue. So because those are my restrictions there, I know that it can't be x negative 2 or a positive 2. From here, it's completely up to you as far as what you want to do, as far as you want to basically keep everything stacked, or if you want to do keep, change, flip. Okay. Again, it's up to you how you want to do it or what you want to do. If you want to do keep, change, flip, that's fine. All that means is I'm going to keep the top exactly like it is. And I'm going to have x plus 4 on top over x minus 2 and x plus 2. I'm going to change from division to multiplication. And then I'm going to flip my bottom fraction. So I'm going to have x minus 2 and x plus 2 on top. And then 8x plus 4 on the bottom side. Now this one works out to be pretty nice and neat because the x minus 2 and the x minus 2 goes away, the x plus 2 and the x plus 2 goes away. The only thing I am then left with on the top side, nothing's going to, I have an x plus 4 here. If you want to factor out the bottom with the 8x plus 4 and see if they're going to cancel, they're not going to, but if you rewrite it as 4 times 2x plus 1, that's okay. If you leave it as 8x plus 4, that's okay too. Okay? Either one, it does not matter to me how you leave it. If you leave it like the first one or if you leave it like the second one, either one of these two would work. Okay? Now you can't forget your restrictions of the original, that they can't be a plus or a minus 2. And it also can't be, because of the 8x plus 4 or the 2x plus 1, whatever you want to call it, it can't be a negative 1/2. So either of those two answers work. Either the one that's in the box or the one that's circled here. That would work too. If you leave everything stacked, it's going to work the same way, where we cancel any numerators, nothing's going to cancel. We cancel denominators that matches. Then we go outside over the inside, and we're still going to get the same thing of x plus 4 over 8x plus 4. Our restrictions are still the same thing, where x can't be equal to a plus or a minus 2 or a negative 1/2. I don't care if you change it and you make it to keep, change, flip, or if you leave it stacked. That's completely up to you.